Welcome back to Save Toys. I'm your host Travis, and this is our 5th volume of What I Think. Now, like I've stated in the past with other What I Think episodes, it is what I think. You may totally disagree with me, and that's okay. Today's What I Think topic will be some questions that I want to answer about Save Toys. So stick with me, and let's get into this episode. So what is Save Toys? Well, I can tell you where I got the name. Years ago when I was a kid in the 80s, He-Man was a big thing. And growing up a Christian, a lot of Christian organizations, as with many franchises in the 80s for kids, thought it was nefarious, devilish. And so I had some Save Toys figures, and one day I decided to fix that. I put them all on my bed and sat them up and witnessed to them, and they all got saved. Now, that's where I got the name Save Toys, but what is Save Toys? Probably a better question to ask here. There's a story in the Bible that I want to relay in order to answer this question. It's a very familiar one. It's about the feeding of the 5,000, where over 5,000 people were following Jesus, and it was getting towards evening. And Jesus asked the disciples, he said, what are they going to eat? He was kind of testing them. And in the crowd, there was a boy that had 5 loaves and 2 fish that he offered to the disciples, and they took it to Jesus. And the disciples and even the little boy didn't know exactly what Jesus could do with it. I mean, 5 loaves and 2 fish, that might not have even fed Jesus and the 12 disciples completely. And Jesus blessed it and actually fed not only the 5,000 men that were there, but there was also women and children, so it was over that, with extras left over. And so Save Toys is me taking something like the 5 loaves and 2 fish, my action figures and my love for comic books, and just presenting them to the Lord and saying, can you do anything with this? It's the same feeling that boy had. I mean, how could 5 loaves and 2 fish feed such a great need? But he was willing to present that to the Lord. And that's what I do with my action figures and my love of comics, is go, God, I don't know quite how you can use this, but here it is. Here's what's in my hand. You can have it. So what is Save Toys Premium? Well, it does get a little expensive filming a action figure review channel every week. And I have a core group of followers that have donated action figures to the channel for me to review. And for doing that, they get invited to a private group on Facebook called Save Toys Premium, or STP, where they get all of our episodes the Monday in advance before it's released on YouTube on Friday or Saturdays. Also, I do bonus episodes on Save Toys Premium from time to time that never even reach YouTube. There are great people there. Before we go, I'd like to say a special thank you to the YouTube channels that inspired me to create Save Toys. First, Variant Comics with Aris Quinones. Thank you, Aris, for signing my Batman action figure at the Lost Toys. I live in Georgia, but I have an aunt that lives in Dallas, Fort Worth. She went in and purchased an action figure, and you signed it, and it is one of my prized possessions in my collection. Also, your channel is one of the first action figure and comic books and movie review channels that I ever started following. It's fantastic. Also, Toy Galaxy with Dan Larson and producer Greg. I love your editing. Thank you, producer Greg. And Dan, you're great. You actually emailed me one time when I sent in a handwritten review for you. Thank you so much. Also, Pixel Dan, I think everybody knows his work. I like the way he reviews action figures, very light-hearted and fun, and he's a great guy. Thank you, Pixel Dan. Like and subscribe to the channel while you're here. Hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time I upload a video here at Save Toys. And until next time, if you like it, collect it.